Alright, you read the title. It's 2K19. We're gonna go to 2024, see how 2K has history playing out. The 18-19 season feels like just a few years ago, but of course the league has changed a whole lot. Remember the 2019 Lakers? LeBron, Ingram, Kuzma before AD got there, of course. Kyrie on the Celtics, went and told everybody he was gonna re-sign. Obviously that didn't happen. Gordon Hayward was also here. This I believe was the year after he got injured. 20-year-old Tatum, 21-year-old Brown. This was the year before Kawhi and PG came to the Clippers. Giannis was about to win his first MVP this season. Embiid here, Simmons, JJ Redick, who's now a coach. Of course, we got the Warriors, DeMarcus Cousins joining the team. Dame and CJ, of course, Westbrook and Paul George here on OKC. Back when the Suns were still trash. DeRozan on the Spurs with Aldridge. Harden and CP and Capella. Carmelo here. Of course, Kawhi on the Raptors. Shouldn't have left, man. Andre Drummond, Blake Griffin on the Pistons. Of course, AD, still here on the Pelicans. Let's see how 2K has things playing out. Let's see if Dragan Bender wins Finals MVP in this universe as well. If you know, you know. 2019 season ends with Steph Curry as the MVP. Luka, Rookie of the Year. Tyreek Evans, the sixth man. I don't even think he's in the league anymore. Kawhi with Defensive Player of the Year. He didn't play enough for that. Aaron Gordon, Most Improved. Shout out Aaron Gordon and his career arc. This is how first team is looking. Look at Cousins. If only he stayed healthy. This is second team. This is third team. Jimmy Butler on the Timberwolves. Oh yeah, it wasn't in the offseason. He was traded like at the deadline or something to the Sixers. And so in this universe, he stays on Minnesota. Doesn't cook them in practice. Maybe he does still. This is All-NBA defense, rookie. These are the standings. Look at the Raptors. 60-22, top seed in the East. Celtics 2, Pistons 3. Drummond and Griffin going to work. And then Bucks, Hawks, Sixers, Bulls, and Heat. And then in the West, Rockets number 1, Warriors 2, OKC 3, Portland, Minnesota 4, Pelicans, Spurs, Lakers make it, and the Jazz. LeBron's playoff mode actually worked this time. And look how awful the Clippers were. They in real life were the 8th seed this season. Let's see how the playoffs go. We'll simulate the current round. Who chokes, who wins. Alright, Atlanta in the second round. They didn't even make the playoffs, I don't think. Raptors move on, Sixers move on, Celtics move on. Then we got Rockets, T-Wolves, and Warriors and Thunder. Alright, and so it's the second round matchups of this year that become the conference finals matchups. The Raptors and the Sixers and the Rockets and the Warriors. See who wins it this time. The Raptors and Rockets make the finals. How did the Warriors manage to lose? Harden and Carmelo and CP get it done 140-122. Curry 14 points. That ain't good enough. And then Kawhi and the Raptors take care of business. Fred VanVleet, conference finals. Fred VanVleet was killing it. And the NBA finals, Raptors against the Rockets. Rockets will... Oh, they went up 3-1, and then they lose 2, but then they get the championship. And so Chris Paul finals MVP. 2K has the Rockets finally getting it done. They don't lose to the Warriors. They make the finals and defeat the Raptors. Free agency. Let's see who goes where. Of course, KD a free agent. Will he go to the Nets in this universe? How about Kyrie? It's looking like he'll stay with the Celtics, but he also has offers from the Pacers and Nets. Karl-Anthony Towns RFA. Cousins doesn't get injured this time, and so where will he go? Jimmy Butler, of course, is a free agent. Klay Thompson also a free agent. Of course, this season doesn't end with him tearing his ACL. So is Kemba. He went to the Celtics, and that was it for him. DeAndre Jordan. KD stays with the Warriors. Kyrie stays with the Celtics. Cousins goes to the Mavericks. Jimmy Butler goes to the 76ers as a free agent. That's hilarious. Klay stays with the Warriors. Kemba stays with the Hornets. Why would you ever do that to yourself? DeAndre Jordan stays with the Clippers, and that's it. Alright, heading into the 2020 season now. There will be no bubble this time. Look at the Celtics roster. And then the biggest offseason moves would be Jimmy Butler. Instead of leaving the Sixers this time, he goes to the Sixers, and so Embiid, Simmons, and Butler, with Markelle Fultz still here. And the other offseason move, Cousins going to the Mavericks. 92 overall, DeMarcus Cousins teaming up with young Luka on the Mavs. We'll see how quickly Luka's overall can increase. Kawhi is the 2020 MVP on the Raptors. Tyreek Evans is still killing it as a sixth man. My goodness. This is first team. This is second team. Oladipo still, or wait, no, this is defensive team. This is first team. This is second team. This is third team. And this is defense with healthy Oladipo, if only that stayed the case. These are the standings. The Raptors win 60 games again. Philadelphia 53, Boston 51. 2021. Who's on the Bulls? Chris Dunn, Markkanen, Steven Adams got traded there, it looks like. All right, look at how bad the Bucks are. My goodness, Miami Heat at 8. In the West, Warriors winning 60 games. Utah, OKC, Dallas, Houston, the defending champs, only 46 wins. And that's how the West looks. I'm just gonna sim the whole thing this time because this game takes forever to simulate. So it's Boston and Toronto in the conference final. It's another second round matchup. And Houston, OKC, that's the first round matchup from that year. And will it be a rematch of last year's finals? It looks, yes it will. It's gonna be Rockets Raptors again. And the Rockets will win again in the same fashion. They went up 3-1, then lost 2, but then won game 7. Chris Paul is finals MVP again. So I wonder how James Harden's stats are looking if Chris Paul's out here winning finals MVP. 23-18. What's Chris Paul doing? 6-5 and 11. Really? 1-5 in game 7? Oh, it went to overtime. Damn. That is tough. The Raptors lose 2 straight finals game 7s. And the Rockets 2 straight championships. James Harden and Chris Paul's legacy entirely different in this universe. And of course the finals ending on June 12th, 2020 and not in like October, I think it was. This year's free agency class, Simmons and Brown are RFAs. Mark Gasol, yeah, this free agency class much worse than the last one. You got Tobias Harris up in here. Philadelphia gave him a whole lot of money that he never lived up to. And everybody re-signed. Oh, Tobias Harris went to the Timberwolves. The 2020-21 season, this season of course, you know, not starting whenever it did. I don't remember what month it started. I know it ended in like July. The other season ended in October, and this, when did the 2021 season actually start? I genuinely don't remember. Celtics looking great with Kyrie staying around. They made the conference finals last year, but can they win the chip? The Toronto Raptors 2 straight finals. Can they, you know, get that one last playoff win? AD a 97, still chilling here in New Orleans. Jokic at 91. Porter and Murray going up in overalls. D'Angelo Russell at 87 on Brooklyn. Cousins, Luka at 88 now. Can they do something? And LeBron here on the Lakers. Lonzo up to an 87 though. Ingram at an 86. Josh Hart still here. This simulation is so slow. Holy crap. Kevin Durant is the 2021 MVP. Wasn't healthy enough for that in real life. Julius Randle, 6th man on the Clippers. I'm pretty sure he was an all-star this season. In real life, of course. Kawhi is defensive player of the year again. This is first team. Of course, it goes right to rookie first team. This is second team. This is third team. Marvin Bagley on third team. Whoa. Average 20 and 12, 87 overall. That's what they thought they drafted. This is defense, more defense. The Sixers win the East this time. Well, tied with the Heat, 50 and 32. Raptors with 47 wins. So the Celtics, Bucks are way worse than they should be. Magic, 42 wins. In the West, the Warriors win 60 games again. The Suns got good. What happened? Devin Booker is a 91, and oh, the Ayton is a 90. Josh Jackson, 85. Denver, Houston, Dallas, Utah, and the 2 LA teams. LeBron rotting away on this Lakers team. Very unrealistic. He would not let this happen. Warriors sweep the Lakers. Raptors in the second round again. So are Rockets, Utah, and LA. My goodness, the 3 and the 2 seed losing 7. That's tough. And so is Toronto, Boston in the conference finals in the East again. The Raptors have made the conference final every year of this simulation. So have the Rockets. The Utah Jazz take a 2-1 or 2-0 lead though. Celtics lose. Houston, it's going to be Raptors, Rockets again. Oh, and this time the Raptors get out to the series lead. But the Rockets, oh my goodness. The Rockets win 4 straight. This time it is James Harden who's the finals MVP. And the Houston Rockets have 3-peated. That's crazy. And the Raptors lose 3 straight finals. Why are the Raptors the Buffalo Bills? 49 and 3 from Kawhi was not enough. 18, 9 and 4. 17, 5 and 19 shooting. That's Harden type shooting splits in elimination games. But it doesn't matter because James Harden is now a 3-time champion. Just like in real life, you know, one team went up 2-0, but then the winners came and win 4 straight to win the title. James Harden has the same amount of rings as Curry and LeBron in this universe. This year's free agency class, a bunch of RFAs, and the UFAs, Steven Adams is a free agent, and that's really the best we got. So unless somebody's stupid and lets somebody walk, we're not going to see anything cool. Going to the 2022 season now. Celtics, real good team. They can't get past the Raptors though in the East. And for Kawhi and the Raptors, they can't get past the Rockets. 97 Harden, 91 Paul, 87 Capella. Legacy's way different. The Suns look to be on the rise with Dwight Hawkins. This is a 2020 first overall draft pick. This is if Edwards went to the Suns. OKC got Westbrook, Paul George, Schroeder, and Zach LaVine is over here. Wiggins, of course, this is the year he went crazy in the finals. 2022 with Tobias Harris. Trae Young is the 2022 MVP. Julius Randle, 6th man of the year again. AD DPOY. AD deserves one of these awards. This is first team. DeMarcus Cousins still killing it on the Mavericks. Second team. Third team. Porzingis is on third team. So is Andre Drummond. I believe he could still like be put up these type of numbers if he still had that role today. Defense, more defense. Atlanta won 55 games and the rest of the Eastern Conference is 10 games behind them. Kind of like this year. Cleveland 8th seed. The Raptors, after 3 straight finals, fall out of the playoffs. What happened? Damn. OG only an 80? He doesn't go up at all? That's crazy. Powell only a 79? That's crazy, 2K. The Raptors, after 3 straight finals, fall completely out of the playoffs. Over in the West, the Warriors win 57 games. Houston with 54. The Lakers, the 3rd seed. Lonzo at an 89. Paul George! He must have gotten traded. Yes, he did. He got traded to the Lakers. That's crazy. Paul George traded to the Lakers, so now they're 3rd. And the Thunder, yeah, 27-55. The Thunder fall out. Traded for Ingram, Brandon Ingram. Let's see how the 22 playoffs go. The 1-seeded Hawks go 7 with the Cavs, but they still make it through. Boston will make the Eastern Conference Finals yet again, and they'll play Atlanta, and then Denver against Dallas. That was the 2020 second, or no, that wasn't a matchup. But either way, it looks like, oh no, unless they blow a 3-1 lead. No, Dallas will win, and it's Boston versus Dallas 2 years early, but Boston wins in 5. Kyrie Irving, the finals MVP. Ain't that something? So Boston making it back to the conference finals. They beat Atlanta. And then Dallas and Denver making the conference finals. Oh, well, they made it in 2020 and 23, and so a year before, but Dallas making the finals 2 years before. Dallas beating LA in 7. Marcus Cousins, Dennis Smith, and Luka. And so it's Celtics Mavs 2 years early, but it's the same result. Celtics beating them in 5. Kyrie, though, finals MVP. Lauri Markkanen, 87 overall. Kyle Kuzma is here. Marquise Chris, I remember when he was in the league. I don't think he's in the league anymore. Vucevic, 84 overall. SGA in the 83, still on the Clippers, is an RFA. Adebayo is a UFA, only 83 by 22. Yeah, by 2K22, Bam is like an 89, I'm pretty sure. Maybe even higher than that. All right, everybody stays with everybody as it should be. Luka up to an 89, you like to see that. Giannis is the 2023 MVP for the first time in his career, coming like 4 years later. This is first team Jeffrey Jackson. Who's this? Clippers draft pick, first overall 2019. This is Zion, but drafted by the Clippers. Second team, third team. In the East, the defending champion Boston Celtics, top seed Atlanta 2. Who's on Miami? SGA is now on Miami with Josh Richardson, 87 overall, Hassan Whiteside, Alex Len. Oh my goodness, I remember when he was on the Raptors. 78 overall, Derrick Rose, who's 34 at this point. They have a 58 overall. Oh my goodness. It's been a while since I've seen an overall that low. Orlando, Isaiah Thomas, Dylan Howell. Who is this? Second overall pick 2019. Who was their top pick in 2019? I don't remember. We'll call him Paolo, or like maybe Jalen Suggs, since he wasn't the first pick. Jonathan Isaac, Gordon, Bamba, and 89. He's out of the league now, I'm pretty sure. I don't think I've seen him in a while. Giannis won MVP as the 6th seed. Not too often that happens. Raptors are back in the playoffs, so is the 8th seed. Over in the West, Denver is number 1, just like in real life. 89 Murray, 89 Porter. Now their overalls have gotten it together. 93 Jokic, yep, with Steven Adams there too. Lakers number 2nd with Lonzo, LeBron. Is Paul George? Okay, no, Paul George is still there. He just moved places. Portland, Dame. Is CJ gone? Who's Ken Daly? 4th overall 2020. Don't remember who that was. CJ is still here though, so is Nurkic. The Rockets 7th seed. They haven't been a high seed every year, yet they've won the championship like 3 out of the 4 years. Curry, Clay, and KD have not really done anything this whole simulation so far. Right, Denver advances. So does, oh, it's Lakers versus Warriors in the 2nd round, just like it was in 2023 in real life, and it's the Lakers that move on. And so Denver versus LA, just like real life. Over in the East, it's Milwaukee against Boston in the Eastern Conference Final, and the Celtics make the finals again, and then the Nuggets do. And so it's Celtics versus Nuggets, and it's going to game 7, and the Celtics win it in game 7. Kyrie Irving second finals MVP. The Celtics now go back-to-back, and so in the West, Denver is Denver and Lakers, and Denver wins, this time in 7 instead of 4. And they made the 2023 finals just as they did in real life, but cannot get past Kyrie, Tatum, Brown, and the Celtics. And instead of going out in the first round, the Bucks make it to the conference finals as a 6th seed. Carmelo retires. LeBron yet to retire though. In the 2K17 video, he retired this season, I'm pretty sure. 2023 free agency, Jeffrey Jackson. Who is this guy again? Oh, on the Clippers. Yeah, Zion on the Clippers is a restricted free agent, so he's not going anywhere. Jimmy Butler is a free agent again. So is Kevin Love, who's still an 87 at this point. So is DeMar DeRozan, who's an 85 at this point. I say he's better than that as of now. And Kyle Kuzma is a UFA as well. And so is Tobias Harris. How was Harris in Minnesota? 13 points, 46% from the field. Jimmy Butler goes to the Spurs. Or wait, no, he was on the Spurs last year. He was traded from Philadelphia to San Antonio. I didn't realize he was traded, but he re-signed to the Spurs anyway. 23-24 season, the last season of this sim. The Boston Celtics are 2-time defending champions. With a roster like this, it's clear to see why. The Nuggets, though, the Western Conference champions, also with a great roster. I'm low-key kind of disappointed by Dallas. Luka and Cousins haven't done anything so far. Same with Dennis Smith Jr., who's an 87. They got Ronaldo Saramago here as well from Brazil. Come on, Dallas, do something. Well, I guess they made the finals once, but you know, do more. The Warriors are another team that hasn't done anything. Same with the Lakers, other than a conference finals appearance, but Bron's last years have been kind of a letdown. Lonzo Ball is the 2024 MVP, averaging 13 and 13. AD is Defensive Player of the Year again. He doesn't stop winning that award. This is first team. This is second team. This is third team. Colin Sexton making third team with the Cavaliers. Marcus Cousins is back on third team. That's nice to see, even though his numbers went down, but his third team goes up. In the East, the Heat with 52 wins, Philadelphia with 50, and the Boston, the 2-time defending champs, missed the playoffs completely. That's tough. This loaded roster and they go 500. That's kind of crazy. Over in the West, the Lakers have the best record in the West. This is LeBron's last dance. Nuggets at 2, Rockets at 3, Warriors at 4. Dallas, this man, he made third team, yet they were this bad. That's crazy. Dallas has disappointed me. I thought Cousins and Luka, who you know is now up to a 92, I thought they'd be solid together, but yeah, Luka ain't even scoring like that for real. The 2024 playoffs. The Brooklyn Nets make the 2024 Eastern Conference Final. That's crazy. So do the Hawks, who were a high seed, and it's Lakers against Rockets. The Rockets have 3 championships in this simulation. And are they looking to get the 4th? Yes, they do. Well, they beat the Lakers, and now it's Hawks Rockets in the finals. And the Atlanta Hawks will win the 2024 NBA championship. 27 and almost 6 for the finals MVP, Trae Young. And instead of being so bad, they get the first overall pick in 2024. They go and win the championship here recording the 2K19. Lakers make another conference finals as the first seed. MVP Lonzo and LeBron could not get it done. Let's take a look at the league history here since 2019. The MVPs: Curry, Kawhi, KD, Trae Young, Giannis, and Lonzo. The champions and finals MVPs: the Rockets, winning 3 straight titles, beating the Raptors every single time. Chris Paul with 2 finals MVPs and James Harden with 1. And then the Boston Celtics beating the Mavericks and the Nuggets to win 2 straight championships. Kyrie, the finals MVP. And then Trae Young and the Atlanta Hawks beating the Rockets in 6. Of course, Trae Young with the finals MVP. League leaders: Curry, Giannis, Trae Young, and then Giannis again with the scoring championship. Rebounds: Hassan Whiteside, DeAndre Jordan, Drummond, Towns, and then Clippers Zion, the rebound title. How about assists? Chris Paul, and then Lonzo Ball this whole time. Of course, eventually becoming an MVP. If only Lonzo could stay healthy, because I think it was, 2022 when the Bulls were looking real nice before Lonzo went down. Quite unfortunate. But yeah, that's how 2K has the next, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 seasons going up until this past 23-24 season. Let's see, does LeBron retire? No, he does not. Chris Paul does though, and so does Al Horford and LaMarcus. He retired a few years ago now, I think. But Chris Paul and Al Horford call it a day. Al Horford is a 2-time champion in this. Chris Paul a 3-time champion, 2-time finals MVP, stays with Houston this whole time, does not get traded for Russell Westbrook. And that is how 2K has the next 6 years playing out here in 2K19. So hope y'all enjoyed this video. Like, comment, subscribe for more content like this, because there will be more cool content like this. And yeah, I'll see y'all later.